Please be courteous and silence your ignorance and stupidity. Okay, greetings and peace, everyone. Welcome and thank you very much for listening. My name is Neo, and I'm here to share some info with the people. I have another psychological trap that I want to share with you guys, and it ties into my psychological trap, materialism, that goes with materialism. I think I did one entitled Materialism, or I did a few different videos that explains materialism and how that is a psychological trap. If you have not heard that, then definitely go check that one out. And for those who are new to the channel and who have not heard of my psychological traps, what I do is, with me reaching a higher level of spiritual consciousness and maturity, I have a certain consciousness that has allowed me to perceive the various psychological traps that is within this world societies in general, but in particular here in America, because America is what is called the belly of the beast, and this is where a lot of the action is politically and a lot of other stuff. And the thing that I was thinking about a few days ago yesterday I was thinking about, like, if all of these countries were considered as like clubs, America would be the top club that everybody would be talking about and wanting to visit to see what's up as far as a club, as far as dancing club. You got the strippers over here. We got the best liquor and all of that types of stuff. I'm talking about, like, if it was a real club, people were talking about it. That's the type of stuff that they would be talking about, and that's how it is with a lot of countries. They're talking about America, and anything that is going down majorly spiritually is here in America. That's going to be going down to change things of this world. It's a big powerhouse that a lot of people don't realize, and it's a big powerhouse, and it's a big, huge mess. So for me, what I did is I created a long list of, well, not long, but a decent list of psychological traps that I have identified for myself throughout my own experience. And I go ahead and I explain what's going on and let you guys know, and I do my best to give remedies to help protect yourself. So this one here is the psychological trap, the mall. The mall, M-A-L-L. Yes, the shopping malls are definitely psychological and energetic traps. Now, let me go ahead and explain this. Now, first things first, a lot of people don't realize this, that the most malls, if not every mall, most malls are architecturally structured to attract and bring in some kind of spiritual energy in, to attract people to it, and to where once you're in it, it's like it really is a trap that pulls you in, that causes people to want to shop more. The architectural structure of the malls and a lot of buildings here on planet Earth, and especially here in America, are largely based off of Egyptian architecture. Egyptian architecture and civilizations even before are architecture that is built spiritually. It was built spiritually first and then brought into the physical. It all has a spiritual purpose. It's not just a building that's just there to go in and shop and go in there and just to talk and do whatever. No, it has a spiritual purpose. Every building that you see in Egypt, if not every one, the majority of them has a spiritual purpose. Now, a lot of architectures and whoever else, and people who study the occult, they understand this information and they utilize this information for their own buildings. Now, the malls largely have the same concept from Egypt. And a lot of these buildings that you see here in America especially come from Egypt, like I said. So what they do is they're bringing in this positive, this bright, high vibrational energy to attract people to come to it and to just spend. And it is highly ridiculous. And I knew about this maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, but however, today made me realize it even more after my own experience again. and it got me going. And then when I got home and I realized, like, oh crap, I got caught up into it. But fortunately, I didn't unnecessarily spend. And what it does is this energy, this spiritual energy, once you go into it, into the malls, it makes you want to unnecessarily spend. In order to resist this type of spiritual energy that they have and going on throughout the mall, and even in like Walmart or a lot of other places, you have to literally be mentally disciplined to go in, do what you want to do, what you said you wanted to do, and then get the heck out. Don't even look at anything around you unnecessarily, or if you do, then don't put too much energy into it that will cause you to want to spend. My experience today is I was planning on going to get something to eat and go play some video games, then get the hell out, right? So as I was walking out the door, I looked to my right and at a shoe store, and I usually just pass the shoe store. I might glance like once or twice, and then I just keep going. But when I looked into the shoe store, I saw a Timberland boot that I've never seen before, that was highly unique to me. And it was a boot that was like a mixture between a boot / a cross trainer type of shoe. So today I started to realize that Timberland is starting to get into like the sneaker / boot industry, and pretty much sneakers, because the second shoe that I saw was pretty much a sneaker. And the type that I actually like, the sneakers that I like I like the Huaraches, the Nike Huaraches, because I do a lot of walking, and the Huaraches are comfortable. But anyways, when I saw that boot for the first time, I'm like, yo, this thing is nice. So I started looking at it, and then something just made me want to go in. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go in and ask some questions about it. And as I asked some questions about it, then he pointed out to me about the other boot, how that they got other. I asked them about if there really was Timberland was trying to go into the sneaker game, started to produce sneakers, and then he pointed out to me another pair that I haven't seen before. And then once I seen that sneaker, I was like, yo, and I was just obsessed with it, and I really, really liked it. And fortunately, I was disciplined enough to not go and purchase it. But as I was sitting there, I tried it on, and I was so tempted to buy it, but at the same time, like, no, I don't need. And I was just talking to myself not to go ahead and buy it at that time. So, and then I went to look around and looked at some more sneakers, and there was more sneakers that I wanted. I'm like, oh my God, I want this one, I want that one. And then I saw some new Jordans that I never seen before that was highly unique to me. That was a different type of design that I haven't seen before based off the Jordan sneakers. Because the Michael Jordan sneakers, I usually don't like them, because most of them, to me, they look funny. It's only like a small few that I actually like. And the ones that I saw today, I don't know the names of them, but they was different. And there was about $120 a pop. And I was like, well, okay, I certainly want those. I want this. And I saw a lot of Air Maxes, and I saw some new Nike Huaraches. And I'm like, yo, I'm not materialistic like this, but all of these sneakers, I want a lot of these things. So after a while, I was there maybe about 15 to 30 minutes, somewhere in between that. And I was like, all right, let me get the hell out of here before I end up purchasing a whole bunch of sneakers. Then by the time I got home, I started to really analyze my own behavior. And I'm like, yo, that was not me. That was really untypical of me to be obsessed like that. And then I was sitting down by myself looking out the window, and then I got this idea to make this recording right here, Psychological Trap, the mall, to let people know like this is exactly what's going on. The moment that you walk to a window, unless you're mentally disciplined not to walk into the door of the store, you're more than likely going to purchase something, because the window items that they place in the window was literally created to pull you in, psychologically, to pull you in. And once you get to walking into the store, it was meant for the salesmen or the saleswomen to actually do whatever they can to get you to purchase. And if they don't actually speak with you, then there's other energies literally floating throughout the atmosphere, and there's different items and different structures, the way that the environment is in structure to psychologically get you into like a trance, so that you will be able to be more susceptible to purchase something from that store. And I've seen it over and over again. I see how Walmart does it, and I see how people, and even my mother, I seen it my mother do it. I did it before at Walmart, where you'll have one idea to just get one thing, and then you end up coming out with way more than you expected. Now I have a lot more psychological discipline to just go in there and get what I need and then get the hell out, and that's it, and don't let anything distract me. So I'm more disciplined now. So there's so much that goes on that most people are unaware of within this psychological trap of shopping, but including the shopping malls. But the shopping malls are heavy with magic. That's what I'm gonna tell you guys. It's magic that is being worked on everybody that steps into that shopping mall. And if you can have some kind of talisman or something like that to protect yourself, that'll help out too, to give you a heightened discipline. But overall, if you could just control yourself, or even have somebody else to help you, remind you like, look, don't go buy that. Nope, you don't need this. Come on, let's get out. Let's go this way. Time, we gotta go. You said you only had a budget for this, and this, so don't try to get this. Come on, let's get out. That is one remedy too. Those are two remedies. Actually, three. Number one, you develop your own self, your own mental discipline, so that you can stay in control of your own mind. Number two, you can have any kind of talisman that you can bring with you. Check out various talismans on YouTube. What do you got? Talismans, you have crystals that can give you a heightened consciousness and also discipline to be able to focus and resist the temptation to buy anything other than what you came in to buy. Or third, if not include all three, you can actually have somebody to help you stay focused, because some people really need to have that second person or even more to help them get out of that trance, that spiritual, magical trance to spend. So definitely check that out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that out right now. Definitely like, comment, share this video, share this link. Look for the share button if you're going to use this YouTube app, the share button under the video somewhere. And also if you're going to use the website, you can just go ahead and look at the web address at the top in the web bar. Double click it to highlight it, and then you can press and hold Control and then click C, the button C, or you can just right click it after you highlight the address, right click it and then click copy, and then share it anywhere else you feel is necessary to share it, including your social media profiles. Definitely do that. And if you would like more information like this, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell button so that you can get updated with whenever I upload new information, new videos. And also, if you have not already checked out my psychological trap playlist that I have on my home page here on YouTube, definitely check that out also. Thank you very much, and until next time.